I'm Aurorie from Sons of Chaos. We're a Latin American interviewer. So, first of all, how are you? How do you feel? Congratulations on winning.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good, of course, that we won, but I still think we could have won much cleaner. The game was much more close than it should have been. So I think we weren't pulling the trigger at times we should, but overall we won, so I'll take it anyways. So yeah, I feel pretty good right now.
A win is a win.
A win is a win.
Now that you both play like in North American and European leagues, how has been like the transition, and what do you think are like the most difference between these two leagues? Is the level different? Is lower? Is higher? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, to me, I think the top teams in NA and EU is pretty identical, honestly. I think the skill level is the same with the best of the best teams in both regions, but I think the solo queue in EU and the academy, like the ERLs and the lower teams, are better in Europe. I think the solo queue is so much better, and there's so much more academy players that they know how to play the game. Obviously, not to a really detail, but like pretty good fundamentals, right? And NA, after the top teams, it just goes downhill a lot. So I would say top of the top, it's pretty identical, but after that, EU definitely is better.
Oh, yesterday, like, what do you think about the match yesterday with K Corp? Do you think like they are like a level close to yours, or was it just like bad luck, or maybe a bad team fight or something? What do you think was like the main difference?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're a better team for sure, but of course, after that loss, it feels bad to say, but I do think that we underperformed, and I think that we just rushed a lot of team fights and we were in winning situations. So honestly, with how ahead they got and how much we were messing up, it still felt winnable the whole game. So I definitely think it was a good loss to take in because a lot of mistakes we make in that game is like things we're improving on. So I really do think it's good we had this loss so early, especially in the regular season.
Okay, and how do you feel about being here in LEC? Like, what are your impressions like this first week being here on the LEC stage and everything with like the crew and the cast and the members of like the coaching staff and everything? How do you feel like the receivement of like the fans here from the LEC?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be in LEC. Like, the fans are so passionate, and I feel like every match is so hype, especially being on Koy. Um, they just have so much passion and so much love. So it's definitely very fun every single game. Like right now it's regular season and still every game feels like a playoff match with the hype and intensity. So I really enjoy that.
And how do you feel with just the Koi fans, like a Spanish Koi fans receiver? Like I've seen like a lot of fan edits and everything. Have you seen those? What do you think about those?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely enjoy those edits and it's funny to watch for sure. Honestly, I don't really use Twitter too much during the season, so I did see a lot of them in the off season, but nowadays I'm just trying to improve. So I haven't, if there's new ones, I probably haven't seen them, but I've been seeing them in the off season. I always smile when I watch those videos. So yeah, I definitely love them.
Do you have like any words for your Spanish friends? I know you've been learning like a little bit of Spanish, danza
I mean,
kuduro
my Spanish is
style.
like, yeah, my Spanish is like basically fluent now, but I don't want to, like talk too much in Spanish because like I'm keeping it low key, but it's pretty fluent. But I would say, gracias, amigos, gracias, and I'll try my hardest, and the team will keep trying their hardest to give the best results this season and this year. So keep on supporting them.
How do you feel about these changes in the new season, and what is your favorite change about it?
I mean, the Atacon is very interesting because I feel like it's so flipped. Like, if a team gets it randomly, just the game gets so swing towards their side. But at the same time, it's pretty fun because there's always going to be a team fight so early now at Atacon. So I would say Atacon is definitely the most unique thing that I've seen in the league where, like, it, I feel like it changes that one objective, changes the game so much. And it's always the GA one, which I think is broken and competitive because there's not going to be that many kills usually, right? So it's always the revive one, which is so much more broken. So I think that one is definitely spices up this season, and it's like the biggest adaptations teams have to make with Auticon. So
You adapting like to your teammates? Like I've been seeing like a lot of edits of you and Alioya, but how are you like adapting to the other teammates? Like are you having a real good conversation and calls and everything, or?
I mean, this, yeah, I mean, I think the bond in this team is very genuine, and everyone. I mean, my team already was like the same four players last year, so their bond was already there. So it was just me fitting in, but I think it's pretty easy for me to just talk with them because I'm pretty social and talkative. So I don't think it was really hard at all. because they already had the chemistry, and I just came in, and like I enjoy everyone on this team, and I really enjoy talking to them, and we're all pretty close already, which is crazy because it's only been a couple months, right? So it's definitely been good times, yeah.
A lot of LEC organizations wanted you, but you chose Koy. Why did you chose Koy?
I think it was a mix of everything. Like when I talked with the staff and the organization and Yoya and the coach, like Melzet, I think their goals and their ambitions and everything really made the most sense to me out of any team. And at the same time, their goals aligned with mine, and the passion was there, which was really important. And not only that, the fans also played a big part. The fans were so supportive and everything, and that definitely played a part. And I think those two, and I saw a lot of potential in the roster because last year it was like everyone rookies but Yoyo, so I thought I could bring a lot to the team too, especially this year because I saw the potential in the rookies. So, yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Muchas gracias. And
Muchas gracias.
and I really wish you a lot of luck in the season. It's just week 1, so I'm hoping to see a lot of things in Koy. Thank you so much,
I
Jojo.
appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.